Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Friday. Me, just like everyone else, I'm waiting for the election results. Um, you know, it's been a long process, but hopefully this thing come to an end. Also, hope everybody is staying safe, man. Numbers are spiking up, things are getting scary again. Hope everybody's remaining vigilant, aware of what's going on, and taking the proper precaution, the proper measures. And also, the NBA season start December 22nd. So of course that's a good thing, man. They had talked about it, but the NBA officially approved it. So I got this new thing I want to try. I'm gonna give, as different scenarios come up, man. I'm gonna give. Now, first of all, let me say, it's a lot of these scenarios are gonna be unlikely, but we're gonna play the hypothetical. Then we're gonna talk about the chance of them actually happen. What could happen if they actually happen? Do it make sense or whatever, right? So play along with me. Now, some of these are not possible, but I'm gonna talk about in the videos why they're not possible. So I just had this thing come up. Says the possibility of a Demar Derozan trade to the Los Angeles Lakers. First of all, let's talk about the trade itself. Will it be a good fit? Yeah, I actually think that would be a great fit. DeMar DeRozan is a guy who, he's not a selfish player. He don't need to dominate a game, but he's very effective. He's good at his role. He plays it very well. He's not a guy that's going to stir up the pot. He's not going to make a lot of noise. I think he'll fit in, come in, do his job. So yeah, I think overall it'd be a pretty good fit. I think he could be that even kill because, I mean, if we're gonna be honest, let's be honest. There are days when Anthony Davis and LeBron James just feel like they're just like a day off or something. I don't know. Just some days they're not clicking it, and everybody have those days. So I'm not just trying to put it on them, but I'm just talking about this for the simple fact that, I think someone like DeMar DeRozan could come in and boost that, right? And be that consistent, definitely could be that consistent scorer for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, what likelihood of this happening? What is the likelihood of this happening? Big old goose egg. 0. Why? If you think Popovich is about to help the Los Angeles Lakers do anything, it's not happening. But not happening. That's one of the things. We all know how Popovich worked because Kawhi Leonard wanted to go to the Lakers. I know that seemed far-fetched now, but at one point his original request was to be traded to the Lakers when everything was starting to go awry down there in San Antonio. He originally wanted to go to the Lakers. Pop wasn't having that. Pop went as far as to send him way the opposite way. Sent him all the way to Canada and play for the Toronto Raptors. And while he was there, he picked up a chip. So I think both parties ended up happy. Well, I don't think the Spurs. Well, they got DeMar DeRozan, so I guess Spurs got probably what they can get out of that deal. So I guess you could say both. It worked out well for both sides. But what I will say is Popovich is not going to send a player. I don't think he's really going to do too much to send him to the Western Conference, but definitely not the Lakers. It's just a rivalry, competitive thing. I don't think it's not personal, but maybe a little bit personal in there. But I just don't see him doing that. So if something like that was to happen, it may can happen through some 3-team trade type of thing. I really don't see it happening though. Now, what else? I don't know if the Lakers got the capital to trade for DeMar DeRozan. What would they ask for DeMar DeRozan? They draft pick. They used a lot of draft picks up on Anthony Davis. I mean, you look at young talent. Maybe you say Kyle Kuzma, maybe, or Danny Green, Avery Bradley. I don't see them having a package to put together for DeMar DeRozan. Now, I understand this package don't have to be as big as, let's say, you trade him for Antetokounmpo. It ain't got to be that big of a package, but because it's the Lakers and the Spurs, Pop gonna ask for the house, the kitchen sink, and the whatever comes with that, right? Like, he's gonna ask for everything. As much as he can get out, that's what he's gonna get out of them. So that's another reason why I just simply don't see it working or happening. Lastly, I don't know if the San Antonio Spurs see anything on the Laker roster as a building block for the future, a upgrade, a step up. I really don't know if they see anything like that. And that's hard. Like I said, it's the Lakers roster is not one that's is built for the future. It's built for the present. So, yeah, I don't know if I don't see how it could work. And I could, but it's because the Spurs, Lakers. I really don't see that happening. I just, the two organizations, I can't remember a trade I can really think of between the two. I don't see. Popovich is sort of an old-minded, old competitive guy who, and when I say old, I'm talking about mine. So I'm not talking about his. Well, he is old, but you get him. So I'm not. This is not meant in no. This is not said with no malice at all. But I'm simply saying that I don't see Greg Popovich doing anything to help the Lakers. All right, we got to understand that the Lakers are one of them, even though they're one of the most polarized franchises out there, they're also one of the most unliked franchises out there as well, just by other, especially franchises in smaller markets. It's just what it is. All right, like the Lakers. This is a couple organizations like that. The Lakers, the Celtics. There's a few of them out there like that people aren't gonna really line up to help them now. Also, rumor is Rob Plinky, even though I really like Rob. All right, I'm going to be honest. I like Rob. I think Rob is doing his thing. But Rob also don't have the greatest reputation, all right, with organizations and stuff like that. So people ain't just chomping at the bit to work with him and answer his phone calls. So, but, hey, man, who knows? Who knows? Anything can happen. Me, personally, I don't see it happening. I think this got about a 0% chance of happening. But let's say for the sake of argument that it does happen, I would be a fan of that. I would be a fan of that trade. I would like that trade a lot because he's not coming in with the mindset. Demar Derozan do not seem like a person that'll come in with the mindset of I gotta be the guy. I need the shot. He's gonna come in, play his role. And the thing about playing with someone like LeBron, love him or hate him, he is one of those people that really get everyone's involved. He's not afraid to let other people shine. So, with that being said, guys, I mean, I don't know. Could it work? What you guys think, man? I could the trade itself, I don't see happening. But if it was to, let's say, fall out of the sky for no reason, I would definitely like the trade. I think it would be good. And to me, I think that would put them maybe right back as a favorite. Right back as a favorite as to win the chip. I don't, I haven't looked at odds right now of who's more who got the best odds right now to win. But the Lakers are up there, of course, the Clippers or whatever, and the Bucks, and I think the Heat definitely moved up. So let me know, man. Let me know down in the comments if you guys think this is a good trade or not. If you think it'll work. Like I said, this is all hypothetical. I'm just throwing the scenario out and see what you guys think. This is something I read about, so I want to see how you guys feel about it. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be good.